Hi everyone. This introduction is for our halfway point for the class. This week we will be completing our week 4 content, which means that we have a big project coming. So if you go into Unit 2 and scroll down, you find your week 4 content. Week 4 is to look at Chapter 7. And there are PowerPoint notes posted there for you as well. And I've got a supplement here for you to go to this website on active listening tips. I think that a lot of the time when we are in relationships, we hear two different problematic things. One is, you never listen to me, and the other is, you don't talk to me. So if we think more about listening more effectively to our partners or our friends within our relationships, we can improve upon those relationships. So as we round out this unit, kind of thinking about chapter 7, then remember we have our culminating project, which is the interview. So don't forget to do your journal by Wednesday night and thinking about some different relationships that you have. And then your interview questions will be due by this Friday. So it's important that you start thinking about, if you haven't already, who you would like to interview, someone related to a job field that you're interested in or a future interest that you have. For example, maybe you're going to be an accountant, but you are not going to interview an accountant. Something that you are interested in doing as a future fun thing, something that might fulfill you, is that you want to be a youth minister, or you want to be a little league football coach. You know, those are some different possibilities. It doesn't have to be completely related just to career, okay? So for this assignment, you are going to make sure that you list out who you are going to have this interview with, what do they work for. Now I have title or company here. You could say this person is a little league football coach for Arc City or whatever. The contact information for that person, the date and time of interview. Now remember that because of COVID-19, then people might not be willing to meet with you face to face to do this interview, and that's okay. You can interview them through Skype or FaceTime or set up a Zoom. So don't forget that typically we would, for this assignment, go out and do a face-to-face interview and practice these things. It has to be at least a video type of interview. You can't just do this over the phone, because in your paper you're going to have to talk about the communication behaviors. Did this person make eye contact with you? Was this person fidgety or distracted? Did this person, what kind of tone of voice did they use? What was the environment they were in? Was it clean and spare and that helped the communication? They might not be sitting close to you. If you are not in a face-to-face interview, you can't judge that distance or the complete surroundings, but you could say this person wasn't distracted. Like for a second, just a second ago, I silenced my cell phone because I got a text and I forgot to do that before I started this video. So those are the types of things that you're going to comment on in this interview, and you can't really comment on all of those things if you just interview this person over the phone. So if you need help setting up something in an electronic fashion, please contact me and I will give you some ideas, okay? So you're going to make sure that you label the different types of questions that you are asking. Tell me, these are my 4 open-ended, these are my 4 closed-ended, this is my leading question. Now, 3 others can be any type that you choose, and that's okay. The reason that I'm having you label those questions is because I want to know that you understand the difference between open-ended and closed-ended questions and the benefits of those in these different interview situations. And that means, of course, then Sunday, the paper itself will be due, and this is the assignment sheet that has the requirements in it if you want to open that and look at that to make sure that you're doing everything. Use it as a checklist to make sure that you're doing everything you need to do. There is an interview paper sample here just to show you. You do not have to use this as a template per se. I hesitate sometimes to give people examples because they want to copy it exactly and just like replace a word with their own word. I don't want that. I want to see your own thoughts. This is just to give you an idea of how it comes together. So, make sure that you check that out, but don't use it as, you know, a total complete template kind of thing that you're going to follow. And then also by Sunday, then I would like for you to do the Unit 2 exam. So make sure that you look back over the chapters, review the PowerPoint notes so that you are ready to take that. And then some of you may be going out on job interviews yourself where you are going to be answering questions that someone asks of you. So I've got a folder here that has some great tips in it for you if you are interviewing for a position in your future. You might be thinking, I'm not interviewing for anything right now, but you can certainly open that up, save those to your computer so that they can be a good reference for you for later. I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and I will get right back with you. Have a great week.